So one of the main places that this unit is used is a lot in computer password ideas. I don't know if you've ever written a password and then you all of a sudden they say, sorry, you have to update your password, and now it has to have at least 8 letters, and your old password had 6. You're like, oh. And now it has to have, what do they have now? Capital letter, has to have a number, and a special character. Like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. So you just add your capital at the beginning of your word, your number and special thing at the end. And I don't know if that makes your password that much stronger or not. But what it does is it does make it harder to guess, right? Like, for example, if your banking password was, you have to make a password, lowercase only, 1 letter. How long before I guess your password? What are the chances of me guessing your password right on the first try? 1 out of 26.
Well, I'll be even better if you know us a little bit. I'll be one of our initials.
One of your initials, and then I get your password right away. So that is not a very good password, just 1 lowercase letter, because there's only 26 possibilities. So what this counting principle can do is it can at least show us how many possibilities there are, because if they had a computer trying to hack into your account, you want your computer to have to try for a long time before it guesses right. And unfortunately, computers can do a lot of things very quickly, so you need lots of possibilities. This is not a very good password. 2 letters followed by 5 digits. As far as the fundamental counting principle goes, that would be 7 decisions you would have to make. And what we're going to do when we do our fundamental counting principle, we're going to put our decisions, and if we can label our decisions a little bit, like for example, the first 2 are letters, I'm going to just put the letter L underneath to remind myself those are letters, then 5 digits. And letters and digits may be used more than once. How many passwords are possible? There's still a lot of combinations, right? Because how many letters could you make? 26. And then 26 again. And this is not even talking about capital or lowercase, because if you could do capital or lowercase, that changes from 26 to 52. Then digits, how many digits are there? 10, because you include 0, right? 1 to 9 and 0. So 10 choices here, 10 choices here. And yes, you need a calculator probably for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless you know what 26.
Oh,
No, 607.
Yeah.
There we go. Mental math was off a little. So now, this is considered, based on what you do for your passwords now online, this would be considered not a very secure password. But there's 67 million of them. So we can count a lot of things quickly. And they need to be able to count these things quickly, because I don't know if you've noticed, but license plates in Ontario are different than license plates in Manitoba. Do you know what license plates in Manitoba look like?
3 letters and 3 numbers.
You got 3 letters and 3 numbers. So again, and they're all capitals, so this is 26, 26, 26, and then 10, 10, 10. That's a lot of license plates, but they ran out in Ontario because they have more people.
We've also been, we have to change to like, I think the newer ones are 1 letter, 5 numbers. I've seen those a lot.
Those ones are specialty ones. If you want to buy a specialty Jets plate or a specialty.
Yeah, but I do see lots of the ones where it's
Still friendly Manitoba, I think.
still friendly Manitoba.
And it's different. Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Well,
So
like,
so Ontario does what? I think they have 4 letters, and they take how many we had and they multiply it by another 26.
some plates,
Yeah.
my plate is It's like, I don't know why they did it really, but like custom plates, not custom
Yeah.
plates, like specialty plates are like one letter, 6 numbers, which is just.
Right, so that's, but does it still friendly Manitoba or is it?
Something like that.
Okay, so it's, maybe they're switching it up.
Well, because they have like the Jets, they have.
Yeah, they have all those specialty ones with the Jets, and you can get the Humane Society and the Cancer one, and
UW.
it's basically almost anything, cause they can make money off of it, so they're strategizing that way. But, now, what we're gonna do, for this one, questions to circle are, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 16. And what we're gonna do to end this lesson, or this section of our lesson today, is we are going to think about what would happen, you know, like Subway right now has like their signature series, so you can, they have an additional, 15 or 16, you can just pick that one, then you have to make no decisions whatsoever, they just make it for you. But normally when you go to Subway, you have choices. So let's say, not a very good thing, but Subway wants to put together an online menu, but lists every single possible sub. So you just to be like, I want sub number 5,382. How many would they have to list? So this is what we're gonna try to figure out. What are the decisions that you have to make when you order a sub at Subway? You come in, what's the first decision you have to make?
What kind of bread?
What kind of bread? So I'm gonna put a B under there. How many choices are there?
I don't know, like
5? You know what, and if we're off a little bit, it's gonna be okay.
There's going.
I feel like there's like about
I feel like there's
seven.
like 8.
Yeah, there's
7
like
or 8.
There's
Wow.
definitely
What's
not.
what's about?
Alright, we're gonna go with 8. Alright, next,
Is there like a multi-grain?
next decision after you
toasted or not?
Seven?
toast it or not. Two choices.
Length, true, length.
Like,
Length, 6 foot or a foot long? 2. What else do we decide?
Meat.
I think we go cheese before.
Oh yeah.
Okay, how many cheeses are there?
We'll say a good
4?
3 or 4 cheddar.
But
Well,
then
there's
that's
shredded
not-
white cheddar and yellow
Oh.
cheddar.
and there's like the whole.
And it's white.
Oh, there's Swiss.
Okay,
We all know.
so how many, wow, that was a big erase.
I think 6 pieces.
6 cheeses? So if there are 6 cheeses, the number of choices is actually 7, because you could choose
No cheese.
no cheese.
And then you can probably also get double cheese.
I love them.
After cheese,
Meat.
meat. So you're choosing which of the ones that you're gonna pick? So your basic menu item, how many can you choose from? 12?
It's gotta be like.
Then 13, because I think you can do no meat.
Well, that's the veggie one, right? Okay. All right. So now you've done your, you pick your menu item. You want the BLT, and that's the one here, the 12 choices. You've chosen your cheese already. Now we get into the ingredients. How many ingredients are there?
Probably like 20.
20. But they're each a decision. Like when you get to lettuce, you can either have lettuce or not. Lettuce, green pepper,
You can probably also say that for the meats, because you can get multiple meats on it.
Yeah.
but that's an extra. We'll just go with the regular ones and then have,
But
we can worry about extra. We could add more to this. We'll do the preliminary small menu for Subway. Okay? Lettuce, green peppers, cucumbers, spinach, pickles, tomatoes,
Onion.
jalapenos, onions, banana peppers, olives. What was this? Oh, onion. And this is olives. Okay?
Spinach.
Spinach. I think I have spinach. Yeah. Anything else? Choice-wise? Do they have mushrooms?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they do. I have to.
That would make
I'm just making
That would
up.
make sense, though.
But I think
I don't
they
think
do.
they
They should.
I don't think they have mushrooms.
Salt and pepper?
Okay, salt and pepper, so you can either choose, there's the salt, there's the pepper, there's the salt pepper shaker, that's both of them, or you could choose neither of them, that would be 4 choices. Then there's the sauces, how many sauces?
Like one.
No.
Like how many sauces can you choose?
Or like 8.
I think there's like 8 or
I'd
12.
say-
I think there's 12.
6, 7,
That's a lot.
8.
There's,
Yeah,
it's like,
that's true, there's.
I think there's
Because
12.
Light mayo,
because
mayo.
they're like lined up in like a
A
little.
3x4, right?
Yeah.
3x4.
Like there's a 3x4 tray of sauces, 4 this way, 3 this way. So there's, and each of those sauces is 2 choices. And if we multiply this all out with our calculator,
A lot.
it's huge. Trillions and trillions, billions probably, of options of Subway. I've asked for this every year. No one has done it. I'm waiting. Gotta get it on video. I would like someone to go to Subway, pick a bread. Then toasted or non-toasted, I don't care. When you go to, it doesn't matter the size. You can go 6-inch to save yourself money, because this is gonna be quite the experience. No, you should do foot long. When cheese, you choose no cheese. When you get to the choice of which one, you're gonna choose veggie. Then in each of your options, when they say lettuce, you're like, no. Green pepper? No. You go through all the veggies in your veggie one, you say no to all of them. And then,
Just bread and
Get all the
Just
sauce.
when you get to the sauces, you ask for all of them. It is the all sauce sub.
You gonna eat it?
The only thing on there, you have to order it online, but you cannot smile. You have to be like serious. This is the sub you really wanted. The all sauce sub at Subway. And go through, and you take a video and you watch the person who's, you kind of be like, what would you do? You need to have someone videoing who looks like they're not with you, like this is weird, so they kind of pick out a camera, like videoing it. You get the all sauce sub, and then you sit down in the restaurant, and you eat it, and like, after every bite.
Just sauce and bread.
I actually want.
Could be fun, could be interesting.
We're going to.